Hello, everyone. RBG Kim Kid here, back with some more 100 Line Last Defense Academy. In the previous video, we got Shoma to get more confident in himself. And not only that, he actually did beat Kurowa. Kind of. He didn't actually do anything. He's just very durable. But then we got attacked by invaders, and the commander was one that the second to last students knew. Because that was the one that took their friend away from them. And the reason why that happens is because it can brainwash them, because it brainwashed all the other students and they had them destroy the barrier. But Shoma came out with his mech. That was awesome. And now there's only 2 that we haven't seen. Well, technically 3. We don't know about Moko, so, or whatever their friend's name, and of course we don't have the twins. Hey, Kako, are you on your own today? You might not realize it, but I was watching yesterday's battle on the monitor in the war room. Oh, you were? You were all so amazing. The way you came together to take down the enemy. Even Shoma got over his fear enough to help out, and he turned out to be really strong. I really wish I could be like that too. Huh? Kako wandered off into this direction of the cafeteria, a thoughtful expression on her face. We're also very close to day 50. That's right. Day 50. We're about halfway there. We're almost halfway there. But yes, as the conditions for winning the fight, Shoma can now, tell them what they can do. When at the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there, and they weren't even arguing. Good morning, Takumi. Good morning. Everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well, we gotta settle our bet and make these losers do whatever we say. Yeah. Do we really have to go through with this? Basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, nuh-uh. A bet's a bet. A promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. Only Gaku could show that kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday, too. He really has to come down to me? Damn right. You earned this, man. You fought. You won. Now you gotta claim what's yours. Alright. I thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. In order to the losing group. I wonder what he's come up with. I was hoping you all forgot about this. If this ran such disgrace to the Osuzuki name. I suppose we did promise. It's only right we accept responsibility. This will show us victory. Let him have his moment. Alright, I'll talk to Durumi. I hope he makes them play an escape game where the loser dies horribly. Maybe give him a time limit too. 9 hours to find the door with the number 9 on it. Oh my god. 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors. Or is it? I always forget the order, but fucking god. That's one of the best. That and The World Ends With You are like number 1 and number 2 DS games of all times. I don't care what anyone says. Hell yeah, Durumi. This is it, Shoma. What are you going to tell them to do? Okay, here goes. Hey, I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I had one, I never actually was actually going to hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it, almighty and powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
I want you all to be our friends.
Huh? You know how weak I am and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our 2 groups. I'd be a lot happier if we can get along. Doesn't matter who was here first or what camp it started out at. Let's just be friends here now as members of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound alright? That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa, Shoma! Maybe you want to rethink this. I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to decide. That's right. What Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own back. It's not like Shoma was ever going to come up with something really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order. Sir Shoma! Why are you crying? Such a magnanimous attitude for Victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we shall all be comrades in arms together. So says the holy Jumanji sword. Right. So long as you don't mind being friends with human filth like me.
Huh?
Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. What do you say, Kuroa? It's not such a bad deal, is it? Yeah, it's not like I have much of a choice. As an Osuzuki, my word is my bond. Right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Unless you have any objections, Gaku. Oh, forget it. Not like I can talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. That's gonna be one of the endings. One of the endings is just going along with Darumi's fucking crazy fantasy, and it's gonna be the best ending there is. I'm really glad you weren't the one who got to decide this. Now you guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right, we still might get into little quarrels now and then, but that's all part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. We're all in this! For the next 50 or so days at least. Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Kurara approached Shoma and the mood turned tense again. What is it? You're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all cost stuff, huh? Not surprising coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. You knew I was lying about that? Of course I knew the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste with that half-hearted it was delicious. No one who says Suzuki curry can help but being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who's the real curry thief? Oh, it was Mr. Maruko the whole time. No way! I was being careful! If you knew all along, why are you only ratting me out now? You know me, I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up. You're the one that got us in this mess, Gaku! Villain, blackguard, I will slay you where you stand. Well, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? So, how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was it's the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. Never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I could go on living if I never got a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch. If I feel like it. Huh? I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. I am? I know it was him, too. I was like, it can't be Shoma. I think this calls for a celebration. Or at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone form a circle. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them all up all at once. What decade are you from, man? I just watched this anime called Persona 4, the animation, and they did that at the end of the final battle, and it was really awesome. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Huh? Oh yeah, sure. A fine idea, Sir Aito. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this, some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise never to give up. No matter how bad it looks, we'll get our killing game someday! Reluctantly, we all got on board with Aito's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Fuck you, Ima. And you too, Kako, I suppose. Kako, Ima, come on, you should get in on this too. I know it's kind of lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little... Oh, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. Now she wants to join. He's just a cunt. I said we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. Okay. I'm never gonna like him. I don't care. I don't care. I am never gonna like him. I don't care. Nothing will make me say I like him. Cut to like maybe 2 parts later, or maybe even later in this video where you have to, you know, persuade them to join us, and he actually has a Saw backstory, and I'll be like, okay, you're fine. No, that's not gonna happen. I don't care. I'm not gonna like him at all. Shunning the group, Ima and Kako left. Couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What is the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringe here, Kayashika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. Well, let's just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right, here we go. Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit,
Okay.
fight!
How many times are we going to do this?
I agree. I think 3 times was enough. And so the whole group, minus the Tsukumo twins, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while. No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprisingly, it's all thanks to Shoma. Who'd have thought he'd become such a team player? Alright then. What should I do for the rest of the day? I've got plenty of spare time. Might as well use it. Alright. New VR training missions have been unlocked. Yes, I figured as such. Okay, so you're math again. Okay, so I can actually hang out with these guys. Okay. It won't surprise me if she is also social studies. Alright, these two. Don't know what they are. So she's math. I kind of want to hang out with her. Let's go to the garage first. At the right place. Okay. Omega Punch. Try to actually attack for once, inflict stun on user. Oh my gosh, she becomes stunned. And it only does 1 attack of damage. Oh dear God. Yeah, when they were talking about him being a defensive unit, they were not joking. I'll bring that up to level 3. That's probably the highest we can go right now. Yep. Okay, let me actually like start from the top here. Probably can't get everyone to learn all their skills to level 2. Put them up. I don't even have Jim up there yet. Hit an enemy and challenge them to a one-on-one brawl. Inflicts enraged on target. Oh. I feel fine. Now, let me get at least their 3rd skill if I can. Ooh, that's actually a good skill. I just need science up. I need social studies for that one. Ooh, that would be good too. Again, need more math. Craft a tower that buffs allies at the start of each turn. Max allowed 1. HP 5. Support tower adds armor plus 2 to all allies in range. Ooh, that'd be good too. Yeah, it needs social studies though. I'm actually gonna boost this one though. Gym needs to be another one. Science needs to be up. Fail Contagion is really good. Oh, but you haven't learned that yet. Oh, did they learn their second? I don't think I've had them learn their second skills. Or at least her anyway. Inflict stun. Ugh. Don't get me wrong, like the boost anima ones that you have to use after your voltage is at 100% aren't bad, but I'd rather use that to deal damage rather than boost anima. Okay. Yeah, get Eat This to level up because, yeah, that's a good one. Homicide's really good. I feel fine. I'll get that boosted up. If I can upgrade both Judge and Jury, I think that'd be good. Yeah, I can't really do much now. Perfect. You know where to find me. Need anything else? I love her. Okay. Let me check something out with the training room. So I only get BP as rewards, which isn't bad. I think it also gets like some kind of a bonus as well. I think I'll hold off on that one for now. For now, I think I do want to hang out with Nozomi. Just because she's like the first one that we can hang out with. Wanna take a break on the roof with me, Takumi? I spend my breaks on the roof. I love gazing at the big blue sky and discovering unusual clouds. Huh, that sounds very you, Nozomi. Oh, look, that cloud is shaped like a tulip. It's like a big flower blooming in the sky. Huh? A tulip? Looks like a chicken skewer to me. Oh, and that one's a piano. I wonder what it would sound like if we could play it. Piano? I'm seeing a hamburger. It's all food to you. Are you hungry, Takumi? Now that you mention it. I had a relaxing time with Nozomi on the roof. Your experience unlocked the keyword soothing. Calculations went up by 6. Wait, really? That was the end of the day?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the
done
hay.
the battle then. Oh well.
You never know
no
when
big
the
deal.
invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well
Hey,
then.
well,
Good
night.
night.
Good night. Looks like another day's over. Nothing to do here at night. Let's go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. And so our 45th day of Last Defense Academy ended without incident. We're almost halfway there. Looking good now. Nothing's going to get in our way. Up and out of troops!
Out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 46th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
After the morning announcement, then another sound echoed through my room. The doorbell.
Huh?
Who could need to talk to me this early? Not really expecting anything. Open the door. Got shocked when I saw who was there, though. Is it? I knew it. Good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Sure. Come on in. Did my best act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend in my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death. Oh. That's what world death, that's what it was called. Okay. Okay. According to the wait, did I accidentally miss something? Okay, no, I didn't. According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was a catalyst for this entire world. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. You'll really tell me. It's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. I'm going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. War room. Okay, I'll be right there. And one more thing. You should know someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? Oh, you said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean. Oh. Flashing me a gentle smile, and Nozomi left the room. It's very interesting. Parallel worlds, lost memory. I don't know. What could be the reason? Oh. Oh, no, I already read that. Never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way I'll put it, but... No. First things first. Head over to the war room and hear what they have to say. Will the twins be joining us, or will Ima just be his cunty self as always? And by cunty self, I mean an actual cunt, not like, you know, how they're like, you know, serving cunt. How many times have I said that word? Hi, Kako. What are you doing here on your own? I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish I could be more like the rest of you. Fighting to protect the people I love. Huh? Are you sure you're alright? Kako walked away, heading toward the war room with a profound, thoughtful expression on her face. Yeah, when it comes to this game as compared to Danganronpa, I really am just using the fast travel a lot more in this one. Not only because, like, in Danganronpa, when you walk around, you also gained experience. But, like, this game is, like, the map is so confusing as well most of the time. So I was like, oh, boy. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, no future, all gathered together in one place. The future's an unwritten book. I could still make something of myself. Anyway, let me cut to the chase. We called you all here to talk about world death. Said before that it was what caused this war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? I'll tell you everything that Nago told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? That's your cue, Koishika.
Huh?
What? Me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and expeditionism. You're a double threat. I am not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? What? Are you saying we're not on Earth? Planet Earth? I've heard of it, sure. Can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From my reading library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? Used to live? I mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. I kind of skimmed over this subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. Population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one here. Billions? That many. But then a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had. The population began to decline rapidly. You could say it was the biggest, most awful, most terrible event in human history. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters? You mean... Yes, that's where the place where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. How deep and how big... Well, how big can that really be? A shelter? The whole time? All this happened a long time ago, so even Naigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But as far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity, and has been for hundreds of years now. Oh, okay. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TLC. And world death is what forced everyone down there. Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. Where was Godzilla? Godzilla was supposed to prevent that from happening, right? Or was he the cause of it? He did what? According to Nigao, the Earth has a life of its own. And while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will too. Like Ego, the living planet. Or, oh, fuck. What's the one from Transformers called? Not Cybertron. Sentinel? No. I can't remember the one from fucking Transformers. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. Boy, I hope our planet doesn't feel like doing that now. Wouldn't blame it. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit. Not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Boy, howdy! Pretty soon they were draining the planet's resources faster than it could replenish them. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. He couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something you had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. You have a brother? They didn't realize the plant had a mind of its own. They should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. Yeah, Mother Nature is a bitch. But no one recognized these disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept on keeping on. Right, just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and shut himself up in his room and wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all day. You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself and take mankind out with it. You've got to admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault? Not a pleasant thought, is it? Death must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine that kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. Once World Death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no, billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into shelters. Like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? From the original Tokyo. Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. This is sounding all like a Shin Megami Tensei storyline. It sounded like Danganronpa storyline, duh, and it definitely has some Zero Escape in it as well. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was, or why it was called that. All generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity has already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here, the complex, the shelter, was our entire world.
We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes. This is what Earth became after it was ravaged by World Death.
World of Death.
This is the land where our ancestors lived.
Man, that's two world. The World and Death Arcana, or Death 13, are two of the strongest stands.
You can see now why they had to go underground.
Like Sonic Underground. For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Should we get back to the complex and... The complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? The TLC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? How? Why? How? Well, death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way! There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. And that's whatever is in the defense room of this academy. Or so Nigo said. Can save us from world death? What is it? What is the school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mythical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will! Grand tour! Go to the grand tour, Dragon Ball GT! What? You think you can just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Give it the program, Grandma! It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone! Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can't you have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nagoi didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't go get wind of it. But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. It is a Bloodborne PC port and PS5 port. That is humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something's going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate or awaken or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again because we'll have a Bloodborne PC port. That is literally humanity's last hope. All we have to do is make it to day 100. It's always says our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind's done for. Our last chance. Alright, I'm just waiting for Ima to chime in and be like, oh, this is all bullshit.
Huh?
And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening. Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on. But judging by what we have been told, we've come to the conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by a curse? The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will? And the Earth itself is the final boss here? How are we supposed to deal with that? Things have gotten really heavy. Sorry. I'm sorry getting nervous again. Now you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it. A comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. But forgive me. That was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down, bear your contrition for all to see. Leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed that way.
Oh.
Why the sun fixation on me getting naked, Lady Kurowa? I don't know. If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we understand now. We finally know what this war is all about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. Nothing like learning about halfway through the first route. And Ima's going to pop in being like, oh, whatever, bullshit, whatever. Has nothing to do with me, blah, 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 blah. I'm a little prick. Excuse me. Oh, good sneeze there. Explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nozomi and the others had such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Sirei was killed before we could hear about any of this. It's just been fine for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we knew this sooner. I'm more fired than ever now. Fighting to save people, that's one thing. But saving all of humanity, that's a whole nother level. I mean, to be fair, we were told that we were fighting for humanity, you know, and... Okay. Pull this off, we'll be heroes. Probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple million yen here or there, right? I knew whatever was going on here was serious. I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for saying an unremarkable nematoid. Like me. And since I'm here, I guess I should give it all my all too. Don't worry. As long as we work together, we can overcome everything. Anything. Even world death. Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. And then here comes Ima. Still missing a lot of details. It's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. So I'd have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry I can't answer that. Nigoi didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in that dream Shoma's been having? What was about us being experimented on in that place? Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry. My peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What'd you think, Imakako? Does all this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah. Humanity's future's on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet for that matter. We have no real reason to get involved, so I'll just leave the fight to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then. See, my dear sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. That's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalantly as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? No. I have defended Kako this entire time. She wants to be involved with this. She really does. It's just her dumb fuck of a stupid cunt-faced brother that is like this. Kako is actually, weighing the pros and cons. Ima's just like, I don't give a fuck. They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. Two young people today have no notion of social responsibilities. But fear not, the holy Jumanji Short and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Koshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. Man, there's not a lot we can do about it. You okay, Aito? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We've been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen anymore. Everyone else seems to agree with this sentiment, so we decide to get back to our rooms for the time being. I'll talk more about this later. What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though. Protecting the school means putting a stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to a dying world. We may not know why we were chosen for this mission, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting for the good of humanity, for everyone back in the complex, and for Karua. Oh, that's sad. What should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like sitting around doing nothing right now. I'm actually, so there's 100 endings. I'm like, that is a lot of endings, obviously. I might hang out with her again. Unless, no one else. I wonder if there'll be like, I mean, when you have all these endings, there probably could be a couple like, oh, this one's a specific ending for this person and that person. But I mean, there can only be so many of those. Alright, let's go hang out with Nozomi again. Takumi, would you like to get some food with me? I decided to eat only egg dishes for lunch from now on. Today's egg porridge. Ooh, that looks good. That sounds pretty nice. You sure love eggs. It's more than that. I feel like I remember my mom when I eat eggs. Your mom? She was a really busy person, so she didn't often make meals for me. But when she had time, she'd whip up something with eggs in it. She'd tell me that egg dishes were the most efficient out there, since they cooked in just a few minutes. When I eat anything with egg, I think of my mom's proud face as she cooked in the kitchen. She wasn't all that good at cooking, but sometimes she'd be so pleased with herself. Gosh, she was such a pain. Zoe looks rather happy as she talked about her mom while eating her egg porridge. Memories. Memories! Okay. A part of me kind of wants to... makes sense that she's gym. She's going to be social studies. Yeah, I knew that. You're going to be science, obviously. You're probably going to be a 2 for a science. Oh, there it is. I was like, where the heck is the rec room? Lost track of that. Alright, let me think here. Focus on compilation, milk lid bottles, a digital camera, an instant camera, photo album, graphic novel, report card. Oh yeah, let's look at Shoma's thing, even though it's probably not gonna have much difference. Okay, I am. Okay, I'm so confused about. I'm honestly so confused about everything about the blind stuff here. I don't get it. I don't want to look it up. Soothing items. Okay, soothing items. I mean, that probably would fit the a pretty shell. Stardust, an air freshener. Fine, I'll make a pretty shell. Oh, I can actually give gifts to them even though they don't fight? That's interesting.
Oh, this looks nice.
Ah.
But it would suit someone else better.
Damn. Well, my math is up by 2 at least. Okay, so you still get some stuff, but it's probably not a big boost as it would be if it was a preferred item.
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well,
Maybe
then,
she would have liked a
good night.
kaleidoscope. Huh. The day's already over. Just like the announcement says, we've got no idea when the next attack might be. When it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might to protect this school. Guess I'll call it a night. Enough rest is part of being prepared too. I lay in bed, close my eyes, and within a few minutes find myself drifting into a deep sleep. Another dream? Yep.
Hey, Katawa?
So another dream. Are we gonna see Flame Boy? We'll see.
Yeah? What is it?
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
Oh, no fair.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
What are you even doing here then? Can't you go read at home?
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Yup. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
It's about the world outside the complex.
That again?
Not again.
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the olden days? Reading these old books, I feel like I can imagine it. It gives me a connection to those people who lived under the open sky all those hundreds of years ago.
How could it be out there above where ocean to? I could be safe and different if I could only live up there. The song from the South Park movie.
At least, when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore. I must have read this book a million times already.
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
No, I think there's more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
You're a conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
Seriously, though,
Conspiracy
I'd
theories?
love to see it for myself someday, even if just for a little while. I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the Earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head. And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Nah, that'll never happen. Besides,
The pale
don't you have other
moonlight.
things to worry about? If you don't finish on time, your mom will take away your video games, you know?
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Why does math have to be so hard?
Up and Atom Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 47th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Ah. Ironic. I never felt any kind of interest in the outside world. I'm the one who ended up here. I wonder how many people in the complex ever thought about leaving. Will they even want to live on the surface again? Can't speak for everyone else, but Carwa would love it, that's for sure. If I can make it through these 100 days, I can make that happen. Right? What would life be like for all us then? I can't even imagine it. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. As for today, I'll start by going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. Heyo, Takumi. I was thinking, since we're friends now and all, how'd you like to throw away your humanity and get in on my experiments? Only here for a second.
Hey!
I told you I'm perfectly happy the way I am. Did I accidentally skip something? No, because I hit B that time. I was like, oh shit. Cafeteria time. Cafeteria time. Anyone else anywhere out and about? I know Nozomi. I see Nozomi. There's Nozomi. Let's go talk to Nozomi. Nozomi. Okay, I'm on the south side. And they also take you to the weird spots, I feel like, comparatively. Like when you fast travel, like sometimes they'll take you to the south side, sometimes they'll take you to the east side, to the west side. She was literally on the other side, wasn't she? Motherfucker! Good morning, Takumi. On your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, and hey, thanks for telling us all that stuff yesterday. I'm sorry it took us so long. I just wish we knew more about world death. Nikoi never went into much detail with us. We do know it caused a lot of natural disasters too, but could the undying flame be a side effect of it too? Maybe they're effective at keeping the invaders out because they come from the same source. But that's just speculation on my part. It would make a kind of sense if it was it. It would make a kind of sense if that was it, though. I don't think that sentence is structured correctly. Thanks. Well, I'll be going. I'll better get going. I'll see you later. Zoe might not be as cautious around me as she used to be. There's still a sense of distance between us. Don't think we're at the stage where I can start asking her about Karawa and parallel universes just yet. That makes it sound like that's something I need to build up on my own. Cafeteria is more full than I've seen in a while. Main campus and second campus, fires and non-fires, they were all here. I mean, there's only 2 non-fires, so sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate, more like a slave who happens to come in through the wrong door. What kind of school keeps slaves on its grounds? I think we make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Won't you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. So I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi. I dream about Karawa. I'm uncomfortable all over again. I learned a lot about world death yesterday. I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Hey, I thought you guys had more in training around this time. Taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the morning is sure to bring us all closer together. That stinks. What? No, not whatever vapid inspirational statements you were about to make, Mr. Atsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you mean more curry? Oh, you look so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat again. I can't help myself. Huh? Wait here, I'll go get it. Kurawa skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she sat down in front of Gaku. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of your life, courtesy of the Suzuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass, because this is going to send you to orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protest, Gaku scooped up the spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth.
This is amazing!
Hello?
Oh.
The taste seems mild at first, then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth subtly, demurely. But then that aftertaste hits you and it's like a fireworks display of flavor, sweet and savory, bursting in one after another. Perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets, until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates with the simply wholesomeness of the rice is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender. I can't stop eating. My body's desperate for more. I might just end up eating the plate anyway. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. It's really all that. Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you guys think is in a lethal dose? Back off! This meal's mine! These, all of you! You won't take my precious from me! No one can resist the allure of Osuzuki curry. Very well, you may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line there! Is it gonna be like this every morning from now on? Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. Huh. The lively mood lasted all through breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed and I head back to my room. Anytime I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Karuwa. Sometimes I feel like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Karuwa say before, practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. No more racking my brain about this. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? What to do? Let's see who all's hanging out. Shoma. Oh, Shoma's literature. Oh, that makes sense. I might, maybe I should hang out with Shoma. Shoma's the only one I haven't hung out with. Nozomi's there at the Gift-O-Matic. I think I'll hang out with Shoma. Before I do that, though, I want to look at her report card. Okay, so I haven't got her thing, so I haven't gotten her the right gift yet of something that she likes, so gotta get that. Alright, Shoma, where are you? Shoma. Show me, Shoma. Show me. There she is. You seem like you're having fun, Shoma. Where are you up to? I'm walking my imaginary dog. He's such a cutie pie. I can't help but smile. Imaginary dog? Yeah. Dog that exists only inside my head. His name is Leo the Second. Leo the Second. Walking around school with him is my new routine. Is walking a non-existent dog? Well, walking is good exercise, so I guess that's fine. Experience unlock the word exercise. I mean, hey. Nothing wrong with that, if I'm being honest. Who to Shoma again. Tsubasa at the infirmary. Yeah. I have to be the same person. I hard to believe you could be anyone else. You're also definitely not lying, so I don't know. Part of me kind of wants to hang out with Tsubasa, but I kind of also want to hang out with Shoma again. So let's hang out with Shoma again. Fuck it. Then again, there's a part of me that also wants to do the training battle, so... Shoma, what are you doing here? I was looking at the fish in the tank. Watching animals makes me feel at peace. Yeah, this tank is great. Feels like a real aquarium. Wow, fish are so cute. I want to take care of them. Maybe I should live in the tank too. I don't think that's actually possible, Shoma. Sure loves animals. Animal. So I have math and literature are my two things, or reading, whatever
soldiers, it's time to hit
Those
the hay.
are the two ones that I have at
You
level 2
never know when the
now.
invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh? We made it through another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while. This is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. Better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. Fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got here, the absurdity of the situation and the overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. I was getting used to the place. Was that a good thing?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 48th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Huh? Alrighty. Then head over to the cafeteria. Oh, well, Darumi's there, and other people are here. Ah. I can't take it anymore. Everyone's gotten over their differences, and they're all getting along better than ever. I can't even kill myself to spice things up. I just come right back again. Maybe it'd be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old Darumi anymore. I'm so emotionally exhausted, all I can do is cry. I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too. Huh? I want to come out of my shell. I want to change. Still mumbling to herself, Kako wandered off towards the cafeteria. See, I knew it. She does want to be her own person. She wants to be where the people are. She wants to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish she could be part of your world. I got to the cafeteria. Everyone else was already there, chattering pleasantly over their morning meals. So, Shoma, I've been wondering, what actual powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on Hemoanima, and I'm sorry, I don't really know all that much about it, how it fits together. If you can summon it for me sometime, I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please. Shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, so Shoma? You have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she beats you in a fair battle. In the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. Yeah, he can stay silent forever. I don't give a fuck. Awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Alright, Aito. What's up, Aito? It's about what we discussed before, you know. My theory about how we all got here? Oh, did you find out something new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's like that one. It's just that one is on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it won't be out of the question for some of us who have originally came from a different version of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory? I mean the connections between Nozomi and our old friend Kurowa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeliness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. There are other options now. There's no way this is just a coincidence. In that case, when you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two. What are you whispering about over here? Huh? Oh, nothing at all. That's right. We're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation is giving me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Ida and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. It didn't work. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Yeah. I think about it, Aito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do you explain Nozomi and Kurowa? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit in on those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? But asking Nozomi about it directly only put her on the back foot again. She's finally starting to get comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Aito never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? These two want to hang out. Oh, he's only one science? Really? Part of me wants to hang out, but another part of me wants to do an exploration. Ah, fuck it. Let's go hang out with Kurarara. Suzuki. I don't believe this. It's unforgivable. Kurara. Why is the decor in this school so cheap looking? So gaudy I could puke. This thing's like Novu Reach. Enough! I can't take this anymore. Takumi, I command you to blow up the school immediately! Blow up? You lost your mind. Send this tacky school to hell where it belongs and build a castle worthy of my nobility. I'm going to set the bombs. You help. The other tried to call Karara down, somehow getting her to give up on her plan. Are all rich people this delusionally self-absorbed? Celebrity. I don't know if that is something I'd want to be brought up, but oh well. Now let me look at my report card. I'm just so confused about all this, if I'm being completely honest. Like, does that mean my creativity is almost at max, or does that mean I'm almost have a high enough creativity to be going to the next level? It's funny that math is his worst subject and Nozomi's thing is math. Huh. I can't really go to the expo. Has anything been updated? I can't really go to the I can't do the explanation thing again. And none of these are getting updated. Oh shit. That invader killed someone. Otherwise they wouldn't have been like that. It wouldn't surprise me if one of these are like is like the endings. Like ending cinematics or whatever. Who to hang out with? Hang out with you. Fuck it, might as well. Actually, before I do that, I want to talk to Kako. Just even thought. Better leave her to it, man. I have a feeling something will happen on day 50. Which we're very close to. Huh? Yagamu, what are you doing here? I was just pondering the difference between life before and after revival while I was looking at the revival-matic. The differences? When we die, we're thrown into the revival-matic, and our bodies are brought here, back. Our bodies come back in perfect condition, as if the death never happened at all. But can we really say for certain that we're the same person we were before we were brought back? What do you mean? Of course we're the same person if we're back. You're right that our bodies are the same, but my problem lies within our consciousness. Consciousness? I wonder if I can truly conclude that my consciousness after my resurrection is the same as the me that exists prior to resurrection. It could very well be that all of us are mere copies. I can't exactly help keep up with what Yagamu was saying, but for whatever reason it gave me goosebumps. I understand him better now. Somehow. Bum.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. Time sure flies when you're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, can't help coming back to the Nozomi Karawa issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. I got into bed and with difficulty cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 48th day at Last Defense Academy. Wah, wah. Up and
troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 49th day of active service
halfway
here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Everyone's probably me in the cafeteria. I should get going too. And now he's here, but she's in her room. Ah, Mr. Sumino, perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I said we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone. Huh? What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. You're a cunt. Bump, 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 bump. You're a cunt. Ema left, flashing me the same carefree smile as always. What the heck was that about? What's going on with those two? I won't say two, it's more so him. What I want, you got, it might be hard to handle. Cafeteria's full like it had been the last few days. Kako and Emo were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I check on them? I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ema earlier. He's fine. So he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while. Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. I wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here. Koishiki, I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie. I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ema treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think I better ask him about it next time I see him. Oh, good. All right. Good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room. Even if things are quiet now, I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next attack whenever it does come. We have Tsubasa. We have Ito. We have Megadori. That's it. Can I go out or will story happen? Okay, cool. I can go out. Okay, so I get plants and minerals with him. Textiles and machines up. Minerals and machines. BP and minerals. Plants and textiles. I get BP and plants. Go with you. You and I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. So BP and minerals. Textiles and machines. So I need plants. I'll go with Shoma. Let's head out.
Time to get moving.
And take your time loading too. It's all good. And rivers and dry land. Okay, so I want to look for treasures. Is there any? Okay, well that's a level 5. I don't have that. Level 4, can't do that. That's the level 2. We already went that way though, didn't we? Is that where the desert was, or was the desert over here? Oh, there's something right there. And a treasure, so maybe we'll get that stuff, and maybe we'll head on to the desert that way. And that's a level 2, so we can head on that way. And there's a treasure there, too. I want to pick up these treasures. And if at all possible. I think those are all that is. That's ones that we can get. So how about I start there? We'll try to get that treasure first, then we'll make our way up here. Get that and get that. And make our way back there. I think, unless there's a way I can... I mean, either way, I'd have to go backwards. So, yeah, I think I'll start on the east side. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7. You see a bear covered in blood staggering through the field. Looks like it doesn't have long to live. There's only tree of the bear and it returned to the forest. Just before it left, the bear dropped a shining gem. Perhaps it was a token of gratitude.
I found something.
I'm supposed to say that gives me... And 3.
Should I really take something this precious?
An ear pick. Ew. A large fossil amount blocks our path. Maybe it's a rare material. Pluck some leaves. By pinching your nose, you're somehow able to pick a leaf. You quickly moved on from there.
I found something.
1, 2, 3. Let's go 3 then. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have. Oh well. So yeah, has a sign in the middle of the road. It might be dangerous to go any further. The road was littered with stones. They seem like they could be useful crafting materials. I decided to pick up a few. We got broken stone.
I picked this one up.
I think no matter what, if I touch the thing here, it's gonna stop. Yeah, it stops me anyway. Oh, but I could have moved checkpoints. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to. Let's do the refrigerator. As you begin to I thought I hit the refrigerator. I did the oh my god. Okay, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a fight. Oh well.
Don't expect much from me. I'll get in their way for once.
Onward! 2 arms!
Oh, it only hits one enemy though. Well, it would be enough to take rid of that kind of guy.
Yeah!
Let's go.
That's it.
My turn.
I'll try not to drag you down.
Okay, there's an enemy over there. I was like, is there an enemy over there? Okay, so Omega Punch hits 4 enemies.
Here I go. My allergies.
Onward!
Hiya! Locked and loaded. I've got your back.
I'm indebted to
Very
you.
much.
Leave it to me. Nen! I leave the rest to you.
Holy cow, that actually does a lot of damage, but it's the stun element behind it, huh?
Here's something.
Barely working motor. You're able to find a large tune-up, just get some leaves. Turn up, I don't know why I
I
said
found
tulip.
something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This looks like a rare one.
2, 3, 4, 5. It takes me to the chest.
Should I really take something
Notes
this
on a depressing
precious?
story. You're suddenly caught in a violent squall. I want to move forward. Take shelter? Yeah, there we go.
I found something.
I have to remember what I did for some of these. It looks like it still works. Play the tape.
Here, I found this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are... Wait, what? Does this go to the opposite side? Or am I in... No, I'm in a different... Whoa. Okay, there's a treasure right there, and there's a stop, and there's a point right there. The good news is I don't think the treasures really matter. One, two, three. Find a tree with a strange black fruit growing on it. You've never seen fruit like this before. Pick. That's not great. Oh, I should have read what the thing said. 1, 2. What's the... Either way, it's going to be a purple fight, so let's just do it.
I'll try not to run away. Oh! Sorry!
Let's go. Good to go.
Onward. Hiya!
I'm almost at my... I'm sorry. I'm retreating.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
My turn. Gotcha. Take care of the rest.
Leave it to me. Banzai! I'm burnt out.
I've got this. patch you up.
You have my thanks. 2 arms. Nen.
We did it.
Golden honey.
What a fascinating find.
Oh, okay, so it's not... I don't need to get there the entire... Oh, okay. So I don't need to land on it in order to get it. It's just I'll get no matter what. Okay. Is there any other signs? I don't think so. So I think let us end the exploration here.
Let us retire.
The one thing I could always do too is like I could save and see what they have. I got no cloths, huh?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Looks like I made it through another day. Get the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. Huh? Looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. I think that really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I think it's raining. But guys, I think this is probably a good spot for me to end things here because I think this is good. So guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below, check about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what you think of. We're all finally working together, save for the twins, though I think that might be happening in the next part where they'll join us. We'll see, or at least Kako will. Ema can still, lick dirt. So, yeah. Let me know how you guys felt about it all. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, as well as subscribe to my main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG King Kid Twitter, are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.